guys? All right, we're just going to wait for the chat to come in on Twitch, and then we'll get started. For those of you early birds, it is Ken Hartono, a.k.a. the Bluff Daddy.
No. Hello, guys.
Let's wait for them to get in. Who's in here? Say something. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers, so smash that like button and subscribe on YouTube. What's up, Matt Benjamin? That wasn't you. Matt Benjamin, say something cool about Ken. Or say he sucks. Either way.
Yeah, I appreciate all the good and bad comments.
No, they love you, man. They love you. I'm just joking around. Oh, what's
I'm
up?
serious.
Tim123. Ken folded trip jacks on flop. Please advise. Which one?
Oh, on that one against Carl, right? The pot was 150, 100, and then he raised 50. I make it 150, and then he rebet for 1,500, and he got $3,000 behind. If I call that 1,500, it's the same like calling all his stacks. I will be committed, and then I'll just pick another spot. You know, it's like only $200 pot, and then I don't want to sacrifice 4,500. It doesn't make any sense. You know, like 5 pots, it's easily he can get the full house jack with the jack 4, jack 6, or pocket 4, pocket 6. Yeah.
Sandy Joy says, "Hi, Ken is cool."
Hi.
There you go.
Hi, Sandy.
Matt Benjamin is, Ken is the reason we watch these shows.
Thank
His
you.
style frightens most mortal men.
Yeah,
What's up?
I'm regular guy. You know, I'm just
Regular
like
guy, guys. He only just like bluffs out everybody. Ken is the jolliest guy on Live at the Bike. Always smiling, always joyful. You know?
Just
Oyo says Korean barbecue night.
all right.
All right, we'll wait a couple more minutes for these guys to come in. Oh, we got like 55 people here, and we got only 3. Oh my gosh. Sandy Joy says action, man. You got 6 you're 6-0. Oh my gosh. Who's this? Haya from the UK. What's up, Arash Soleimani? What's up, Snow Monkey? See, they all love you, man. Even Snow Monkey, he hates me.
Thank you.
What's up, Lanza? Thank you guys for tuning in. Eden Begovic, the legend. Yeah, Ken is a legend. 7-0. Jeez. Everyone, when I'm in here, and 12 people here. All right, we're almost at 100. When I'm here alone, it's all thumbs down. And when you're here, it's all thumbs up. I can't even pronounce that. Oh, Lonzo says Ken sucks. Ken Wang says Ken not playing it. No, today is Monday, 6 p.m. on Live at the Bike is the PokerCraft podcast. Edward Jurgensen says, I like that Ken acts the same when he wins or loses. Good dude. Yeah, all right.
Thank you. And it's been an honor for me to come here to do the PokerCraft with you, Wayne. And
Thank you.
you know, I also never thought about like people like me.
Yeah.
Because during all this time when I play, I never check my phone.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't even know that they have like chat features until recently when I did a lot of like bullshit talks with Nick and Garrett, and then Garrett like told me that hey, these people,
you know what these guys are saying, right.
Then I realized it. Then I knew that they have a live chat. So
yeah.
That's
part of like the shows, like the poker, the commentary, the live chat, multiple live chats. We got Twitch and YouTube. So I'm gonna shout out everybody, and then we're gonna start the show. There's enough people in here. Jared Nelson says, "Sup, Wayne? What's up?" Eric Carrillo says, "Hey from Vegas." Arash Soleimani. No, I believe No Limit Hold'em is the only watchable form of poker, or the most watchable form, and so if people want to branch out the other games, I think it's for their benefit. But No Limit Hold'em, at least in the U.S., is here to stay. I know they're trying to push short deck in Asia, but it's going to be an uphill battle because a lot of us learned the poker hand rankings when we were younger, and it's just hard to kind of override that.
You know when actually on the short deck only one hand beat the different, only flush beat full house.
Only it's not trips beat something else.
No, the trips, maybe the trips and straight is the odds is kind of similar, but
Yeah.
they make it simple, like same like in the Triton.
Hmm.
Only flush beat full house. That's
Okay.
the only, that's the only different.
So it's
Yeah.
then straight, full house, and then flush.
Yes. Then
Okay.
four or
Still,
five.
even though.
Yeah, because in the short deck, if in the hold'em, you count like on the flop you have two outs. Let's say it's like 2 times 4%, right?
Yeah. Each card's 2.2%.
Two point two
So yeah.
percent. So like 4.4%
Yeah.
until to the river.
Yeah.
On short deck, it's like 3.5.
3.5. Okay.
So it's like 2 times 7 to the river. So 14% if you have
14.
two outs on the
Oh,
flop.
okay. So it's a better
Yeah.
situation if you
But
only
then
have two
but then
outs.
on the flash, on the flash draw they have less
There's
cards.
less cards, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Kelly Poon says, "Hi Ken, hi Wayne. Um, all right, let's get started. So this is Ken Hartono. I call him the Bluff Daddy of Live at the Bike, and we're gonna get started. And then after we do the interview in the hands, as you guys type questions in the chat, I'll ask them after we do the hand reviews. So Ken, first your story. I remember when I met you for the first time on Live at the Bike, and then go for it, and then tell your poker story."
All right. So first time I played poker when I was in the U.S. Actually, I used to live in the U.S. I went to UCLA. I joined one fraternity. It's a business fraternity. I don't want to mention it because I didn't ask permission from them. So pretty much it's a business fraternity in UCLA.
Hmm.
One night they have a casino night. They have like blackjack, roulette, everything. It's not real money. It's just for charity. And then they have poker hold'em. So I see the game, and then I see people play. They are smart, all smart people.
Right.
And then when they win, they looks really cool. So also it gets me an impression that if you play poker well, it means you are a smart person, and it's also you have it's like a test how you handle the pressure
Sure.
and but your character. So
Yeah.
I joined the game, I like it, and then yeah, I keep getting better, and then after the then yeah, I started playing at the casino here. At that time, I didn't have enough money, like not much money,
Yeah.
so
Student.
I didn't really play big.
Yeah.
I play only probably like five maximum,
Okay.
and then in 2007 2008 the economy was pretty bad in the U.S.
Right.
I tried to get a job here and I couldn't get a job, so I went back home. I live in Indonesia, Jakarta.
Right.
So yeah, that's about it. So since then I always miss to play poker. I still watch all the poker show, not all but like some from back home. So yeah, I always miss to play poker.
So the show gets you to want to play.
Yeah, yeah. Also, the reason why I like to play on the live stream is that I mean, Indonesia is pretty not small country, but then some people thinks that we are third world country. We don't really have any. We don't really do well in sports except badminton. If you know badminton,
Sure.
we
Yeah.
are we have like one of the best club men's double
Yeah.
and some good singles badminton players, but then that's about it. So in short, many people underestimate like how good, how smart people from our country.
Yeah.
So by playing in the live stream, I want to show people that me coming from
Indonesia.
Indonesia,
Right. Yeah.
I can play well.
Right.
I behave well.
Yeah.
I'm friendly,
Yeah.
and I'm nice. I'm trying to be nice at least.
Sure.
And shout out to John Juanda that he's the only poker
Indonesia.
player from Indonesia that I think is the world class.
I played
I
with
d-
them like a long time ago.
Nice, yeah. He's nice guy.
Yeah,
He's
super
smart guy,
nice.
and
Yeah.
also the key is that from what I hear, he's very smart to manage his risk, like bankroll everything.
Hmm.
I think in poker, in general, number one is that how you manage your bankroll and your risk. Okay, it's same like
Yeah.
in life.
Yeah.
that's also the reason why I like poker a lot, because poker is like in life is kind of like similar.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of similarities.
Yeah, for instance, that like many people play too big,
Yeah,
and then they lost. It's like when you do business, you over leverage,
yeah,
you get greedy, and then you
you could
lost.
lose a lot. Yeah,
You are not unlucky, and then their life is messed up.
yeah,
Also,
totally.
yeah, and also um, in poker, you can also see people character when they win, when they lost.
Yeah, they change.
You know,
Yeah,
poker for me is like a way for us to interact with other people,
yeah,
to show who we are. You know, like
right.
in poker table, we meet many people from different backgrounds. Some are like younger than us, older than us. Some are
Yeah,
like super rich, like Bill Klein.
yeah.
And I'm really happy that like in poker table, I met so many people with the amazing characters.
Which what?
Amazing characters.
Oh, amazing characters. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
No, that's one of the things that, in the very first episode of PokerCraft, I said that poker is a part of humanity. So while a lot of times when we're in the zone or when we're watching a show, we think that's like, oh, there's the poker world, but even people who don't play poker like still know about poker. And then just, when we have these shows or when we have the poker streams, it's a representation. So if somebody doesn't know anything about poker but like wants to learn or wants a piece of it, that's what this thing is for, to kind of communicate what it's like.
Yep, yep.
So so who's your favorite character on Live at the Bike?
I mean, I got so many good characters
Yeah.
and favorite characters, but then first of all, I'm going to mention Brian.
Brian? Oh yeah, shout out to
Our,
Brian Arakaki.
our director Brian and
Yeah.
Live at the Bike.
Yeah.
He's wonderful guy.
Yeah.
I don't think people see him because people see you,
Yeah.
Wayne. People see Ryan Feldman.
Yeah.
People see Patrick Curran.
Yeah.
They never see Brian, right?
It's true. I interviewed him on one of the Monday shows, but I always shout him out because it's like I'm only here like 2-3 times a week. He's here freaking like 5 times a week.
And
He's grinding it
he's
out.
the most hardworking person
Yeah.
and very nice person.
Yeah.
I never see him like angry. If you see me or Matt, if you see me like nice person, he's
Yeah.
like nicer person than me.
Yeah.
That's what I rate him. And he didn't play poker and bike, so yeah.
Yeah, so I said I encourage he plays poker too, so I encourage him to play in the show, in the future. But you know how it is. It's like the seats are always filled. That's why I'm not in there as much nearly as either. So
Yeah,
so
yeah. Some other characters, of course, like from players, of course. I never thought that I'll become one of the people that you guys like, and
oh,
but
you're a fan favorite.
I think nobody will ever replace Garrett. He's the best. I mean, not the best, but he's like
Character
the
wise.
beast, the character, and
Yeah.
the way he play.
Yeah.
He's really good. I mean, I gotta admit, like, say, if someone really good, and then Life of the Bike is very lucky to have him.
Yeah.
He's like the Michael Jordan or Cristiano Ronaldo of Life of the Bike.
Yeah, we were very
I mean,
thankful.
I'm just trying to fill up some space
It's a team effort.
on
It's-
the smaller games, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes on those big games, I'll play too. But then we don't have Garrett on the smaller games, so I'll try to fill out the space
Yeah.
that he left.
Um,
And
go ahead.
yeah, and some other people like Nick, Nick, he don't mind to be a bad guy on the live on the live stream. He's me and him are pretty cool, like we are close. And the good thing is that because we both know each other, this is not like serious things.
Yeah.
So
But you just like you're
we
talking.
needling
Yeah.
each other,
Yeah.
like we can I can
You can
tell that
handle it.
like he's a piece of shit and he doesn't get offended.
Right, right.
And
Nick doesn't get offended easily.
no, but I see him many times that he's really pissed off to somebody. But
Mhm.
then with me, I can talk anything I want.
Yeah.
I can tell him that he's a slippery face. He plays like he's not worth 200 million. I tell like all the bullshit, and
Yeah.
he's like, he knows that I'm
Just messing around.
Yeah,
So.
and of course, I'm really glad that I've been brought here by Harry.
Mhm.
Harry treated me as like family, just like and I got new family here in Life of the Bike. For me, Life of the Bike is like family.
Yeah.
People here like all like siblings, like brothers, sisters, And yeah, Harry is a very nice guy. He makes me feel LA is like my home.
Yeah.
And
Shout
of
out to
course,
Harry.
Life of the Bike too. Um, he makes Life of the Bike to be my other family too.
Hmm.
And yeah, I know sometimes he's like grumpy, he whining, but he's just an old man with a very young heart.
He's
Yeah,
like he literally is the American dream. He literally started from nothing and just like,
yeah.
became who he is.
We kind of miss him too on the smaller show,
Yeah.
smaller games, because
Actually, what
because
happened is Athena's gonna wants her. She's gonna come back on. I think she wants to come back September 11th and wants to bring Harry, Israeli Ron, and a bunch of other people back.
nice,
So
nice,
yeah,
because I think he's good for the show.
yeah.
He's just being very childish sometimes when he's drunk, but that's how
Oh,
it
no, just kidding.
is.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's just like, man, no one's immune to being in a bad mood. When you're losing like literally every hand, at some point everyone snaps. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. For me though, I whenever I when I win when I lost, especially when I lost, I never be angry, or like I never be like busted. Like that's how people say, right? Like gone.
Oh,
Because
Busto? Yeah,
yeah, basto,
busted.
basto,
Yeah,
yeah,
whatever.
basto,
Either is
yeah,
slang. Yeah,
basto, yeah.
yeah.
And it's because that when I play, I only play when I think that I can afford it,
Yeah.
and then I'm always ready to lose.
Hmm.
So when I play, I play. I'm ready to lose, and I'm not going to play on the stake that I think I cannot afford it. I'm
Right.
not ready.
Yeah.
So don't worry when I'm not playing. It's only because either I'm out of town or maybe I'm busy.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I will play.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love you guys all.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like the game's more competitive now, and just like money's harder to get around than it was like 10 years ago. So, or 10 years, 15 years ago when a lot of us were playing bigger. So it is. You just change with the times. It's not a big deal. Like so and so's bus. I was like, no, we also learn our lessons to be more responsible too.
Yeah.
So you like bluffing a lot. You're known for bluffing. Who's your favorite person to bluff on Live at the Bike?
I mean, um, I think I don't have any specific
No,
target,
you
but
just
then yeah, like some people that I think are capable to make fault, I will target them.
and we're gonna see a couple of those in a bit, and then we never get your point of view, but
Yeah, yeah,
we're
yeah. I
finally
will
gonna hear.
expand. That also yeah, you can show
I've seen
not
some spectacular ones that are not in this group, but I'm just like, oh my god, I literally can't believe you get them to fold.
yeah. I mean yeah. Show only not only the hand that I won,
Yeah,
also the hand that I lost, so I can like
right.
try to share what is my in my thought. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so like that's one thing too is like a lot of people you could show the five best hands of somebody
Hmm.
and they look like the best ever, or you could show them the five worst hands and they look like the worst ever. So I just post all my major hands on Live at the Bike on YouTube. So be like, look, this is everything,
Hmm.
just like everything major. I used to have literally everything, but then Yosef was like, you just steal the blinds here. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll take those down. Or if it's just like C-bet on the flop and just take it down. But like basically, yeah, that's the thing is like this is a game that you can't be defensive over if you like we're all going to look bad, and it's a personal reflection if you're like afraid to show like your bad hands, so to say, like you're showing hands where you get outplayed. It happens to everybody. It's not a big deal.
Yep, yep, yep. And also, but then after I playing on the live stream like a couple years, it's getting harder and harder to for my bluff to get through.
Oh yeah, yeah, because they know you. But that's the way. That's I tell people about this too. Like when you're an unknown, like year one or maybe only the first half year, you have such an advantage. Then once you're a known, shit's out the window. Like you just like people know about you, people talk. There's so much information sharing, so you can't get a lot of stuff off. And now that we played on stream, there's a lot of stuff that we can't get away with that we used to, and
Yep.
it's kind of like a career choice. Once you play on stream, your focus in making money, may not be
Yeah,
in
yeah.
poker outside anymore. So what are your favorite Live at the Bike moments?
I mean, every moment is nice. I mean, this is probably my favorite moment. I never been to invited to talk show
Hmm.
like this, and this is my first time.
Oh
And
yeah, of course.
and it's really funny that
Yeah,
it's actually about poker talks.
yeah.
I'm not a pro, by the way. I'm just like
International businessman.
entrepreneurs, but then
Entrepreneur, yeah.
I really enjoy poker.
Yeah.
But I really have a lot of respect to people who do poker as a professional.
It's hard.
It's
Yeah.
not easy job,
Yeah.
and then I'm trying to be better than them. Even
Yeah.
though I'm not professional, I'm trying to be better than
Some of
them.
the people you played with have played for a really long, like 15 plus years, like as a professional. Like I've played, hands on them, and they're getting better and better, and
Mhm.
it's really hard. I don't know what to say, but I mean, people like you love the challenge, right? And it's fun.
Yeah, yeah, and also I always learn from people better than me.
Yeah.
So like when I play with Art, Garrett, and other people,
Yeah.
I always learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even Oscar.
Yeah. Oscar, shout out to
Yeah,
Oscar.
yeah, yeah,
So you kind of touched on this already, but why do you enjoy playing on the stream?
yeah. Because yeah, I want to show that I'm from Indonesia
Yeah. And
and I
just,
can play well
yeah.
and have a good character.
Yeah.
And we are very nice
People.
people.
Yeah.
Yep.
How often you come to the U.S. from Indonesia, and why?
I at least twice a year,
At least I
every
see.
summer and winter at least. And then yeah, that's about it. But sometimes when I get bored, I find flying in here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to catch this. Like, we're really busy. So then we had Brazilian barbecue.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I
After
mean,
like the
in LA though, I'm pretty free, pretty
yeah.
much free. But and then yeah, I'm pretty much free in LA.
So have you played poker in Macau?
I've been there only 3 times, but then it's different there than here. Right there, I would say that people in general more tight,
Mm-hmm.
but then they are more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the Macau itself, the city is not like Vegas or like LA. Nothing much there. Yeah, only
Just gamble.
just gambling and then clubs. Yeah, but nothing much. I've only been there like 3 times. I don't really like it. I like it here better.
It's
Yeah,
more balanced.
more balance and people more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, so we're going to play Ken's best hands on Live at the Bike, and we're going to have him talk. So if you have questions for Ken, just leave them in the chat, and then we'll answer them after the hands.
Oh my God, this
Yeah,
hand.
this is so old. I remember this from so
I
long
mean,
ago.
this is when Nick make a debut. Yeah.
So Ken, you had 6-4 diamonds limping under the gun. Daniel raises. Nick
Yeah.
Bertucci calls.
Yeah, I'm more like a old school player, like maybe not like Dog Park. Dog Park is very technical.
Yeah.
I'm probably more like a Ivy, like a
Field player. Yeah.
field player. So I will explain about this hand. So when first Nick sit down,
Mm-hmm.
he's the new guy, right? So okay, I look at him and he looks like a smart person, or like at least he's like not crazy.
Right.
Yeah, at least he's not crazy. So and then this time I think he buy pretty deep. He mentioned something on before the game starts. He's like, last time he buy in 20K and he was like kind of short.
Mm.
So and then this time I know that he buy in 3K. So it's kind of like bigger than he used to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So here, Nick flops top pair, and you flop a gut shot and a flush draw.
Mhm.
So you check raise Nick, who c bets, and he makes trip queens and calls. Or sorry, he turns trip queens, and now it's back up to you.
So I'm checking this time because I want to see what he's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then
And of course he bets.
okay, when he bet, then I have two options. Okay, I can check call
Yeah.
or I can test him.
Yeah.
Then because the board was so wet,
Mm-hmm.
if he get like queens, very big kickers like ace or king,
Mm-hmm.
maybe he's either like a like jam or probably just probably jam or probably like calling call with the confidence. So this time I decided to test like his
And check raise.
check raise, and want to see like how he reacts.
Right.
Okay, so that's how it is. I check raise, and I see how he reacts like live.
Hmm.
Maybe in here, see, his reaction was like thinking, and then like not happy
So
with
you
with the
like
check
did
raise.
a little bit more than 3x, and now you're gauging his reaction, which is very important in live poker, especially
Yes,
accuracy.
yes. That's why I think I'm a live poker player, not online poker player, because I feel that I have live reads
Hmm.
on people.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's like you do something and you like look for a reaction.
Hmm. And of course, like like this that time, we don't have any history. He doesn't know me, and I play quite solid.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was like
A
thinking,
lot of it's
thinking.
timing. Like you set up an image and then you just like pounce when people.
Yeah, I don't think I can do like this kind of bluff again against Nick.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
but
he knows this hand.
but actually, you know what? Maybe it works too, cause this guy has no ego. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's a smart guy. He has no ego. He doesn't care if he gets bluffed, but then he
He just wants
thinks,
to play. He wants the challenge. Yeah.
yeah, no, but no, he doesn't have ego, but he will fold, and when he thinks that it's not worth it. But he's a good player too.
Yeah.
Only good player, you know, that like thinking it through
Hmm.
on when he got trips. And I'm not gonna pick like this spot against like very bad players.
Because they're
No,
never gonna fold, right?
yeah. So he thinks. He is in the pain. But yeah, he call. He got to call. Maybe, yeah. Hmm.
And here's the river.
So on the turn, there are only two possibility. Okay, one, he's really in the pain, or second, he's Hollywooding.
Yeah.
I don't think he's Hollywooding at the time, so he's on the pain. He was on the pain, not
Yeah.
Hollywooding. I mean, he could have like a pocket eight and trap me, but then this time he's really a Hollywooding.
Yeah.
Not Hollywooding. That's what I mean.
So this isn't the greatest river because he can have king queen.
I don't think if he got king queen, he's like
The
on that
thing.
pen.
Okay.
No,
So you
not
literally
like,
put him on like queen jack, queen 10 or something.
yeah, like he's not on that pen. If he got like king queen or ace king, ace queen, or full house, or full. If he got full house, he's Hollywooding. Yeah, but anyway, he's a good player.
So you go
I
all
mean,
in.
many people think that he's businessman and recreational. I think he's winning player. So
So you go all in. You overbet. The pot was around 20K. And you get the bluff through. So good job.
yeah. All right, what hand is this one? Hmm.
This is
Oh,
king
okay, all right,
queen. Yeah.
all right, all right.
Versus Aaron. And there's Gary Reyna, Andy. There's Aaron. I actually saw Tan earlier today. There's Alex Torelli, who's going to be
Yeah.
back this week. He's back.
Yeah.
coming back.
I wish I can
Dan's
play
out.
with him, but tomorrow
Yeah, you're
I
out,
cannot.
right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
out. I cannot. I got something to do. All right.
So Aaron's raising from the big blind 1,200, and Ken, you're in the undergun straddle, and you just call with king queen.
Mhm. Yeah. All right. Let's see what happened.
And Aaron flops top two pair. He's going to check it to you,
All right.
and you check behind. Flop top pair. That's a terrible card since he has two pair. But we're going to watch how the hand plays out. And looks like Aaron's going to bet. Looks like it's about the pot. Oh, it's 1,600 to 2,500. And now you have top pair. Definitely not folding. You just call.
All right. I think I remember which one is this one. Yeah, and then he's gonna bet pretty big, right? I think like pot size
5,700.
5,700.
Oh no, the pot's 5,700.
Yeah,
So
I think he's probably gonna bet like 4,000 or 5,000 or something, and I shuffle in. Let me see. He bet 5,000. Is that's oh
3,000. He probably he may
yeah
have announced
yeah.
throws a 5,000
So
bet, it's
on
3,000.
this hand that Aaron is one guy joined us.
Hmm.
I think that night he was up, so he was buying short and he was running up, and then I get a feeling that he's happy with his
His hand.
with his like winning.
Oh, so okay, I get it.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's like life games, right? So he's like, I don't think he get like aces or queens
Hmm.
these hands. Um, I mean, if he get aces, then I'll be very unlucky. But then I feel that like he's decent against he's decent player,
Yeah.
and then what hand he can beat here, you know? I know he probably have decent hand, not necessarily top two, but then like river ace, I could have easily like
Aces up, or you,
ace queen ace seven or
yeah,
ace six or
sure.
so. I mean, who's gonna raise like like the two X pot on the
Right.
river? So I try my luck um, because I feel that he's not ready to go broke on this hand. Yeah, because he was buying like 10,000. He was buying short and then he ran it up.
So this is
And
a
he was from out of town.
yeah, that's right. He's from the East Coast.
So if he was from East Coast,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to come to LA and then run it up from 10K to 25K and then like lose it all
Hmm.
on one hand. I mean, I would rather if I were him, I would rather like enjoy my winning. But then this hand, after this hand,
Yeah.
then Zach saw
Yeah.
and he bluffed him out of his like
Yep.
trips again.
This
So
was the
so after this hand, I showed the bluff
hmm
and he said that he got top two and then Zach saw that and
yeah,
then Zach oh
went
my
pounced on him
pound
too. Yeah.
pound on him too. Oh my god, poor guy. But yeah, I mean,
So spoilers, Ken's gonna get a bluff off, and this is a big thing because Ken has showdown value. So a lot of people here may just be like, oh, if they're bluff catching, then they would just call. But you put yourself on the loser hand and want to raise him off, thinking that Aaron's not nutted and doesn't want to
yeah,
lose his winnings, so to say.
yeah. I mean, also the reason why sometimes that I don't want to lose when I came to LA
Hmm.
is because I'm here for a holiday.
Right.
I don't want to lose so much money.
Yeah, it's tough. And you get Aaron to fold. And for those of you who don't know, Dan Zach bluffs also one pair off Aaron who flopped a set.
Yeah, and then Zach was have ace queen. I think that he
Yeah.
got ace queen and he bluffed with the queen.
But this is a showcase that, both of you knew you have a losing hand, even though you have, a decent showdown on the board and just got to go for it. That's something that a lot of people just can't do.
What is
This
this?
is you versus Israeli Ron.
Oh my god, that hand. Oh my god, yes. All right. Yeah.
So Shy's going to call on the gun +2. Gil, the plumber. We be plumbing. And then he raises Israeli Ron with 5-4 hearts. Very versatile hand. You could play this in blackjack and baccarat. And Francisco picks up kings in the big blind.
All right. So yeah.
So three-way will flop.
So this hand is right around brace pre-flop. So I put him on the premium hands. Of course, he may have like 4-5, but I don't put him on 4-5. But on the turn, the board was like 6, 10, 7, and 3. I have a decent hand because I have an open-ended, and then yeah, I actually lead out on the flop because I don't put him on the drawing hand. I don't put him actually on the 4-5, but then
It's hard. I mean,
yeah, yeah, that's why I lead on the flop, 330.
Yeah.
But Ron call, Francisco call, okay. And then on the turn, Francisco check. I bet like pot size. And then this time, when he raised on the button, and then he raised me again, and I know that he already had a mad hand.
Hold on, we're
Is
still on the turn. So Israeli Ryan
Yeah. Go
is
ahead.
preparing chips, and it looks like he raises.
Uh-huh.
Looks like it's about a min raise.
Is
Oh
more
no,
than
it's 3x.
Yeah,
Yeah,
3x.
3x min raise or
So
3x raise.
so I know this time I know for sure he already made hands. It's either set or straight.
Yeah.
Maybe pocket 6, pocket 10, pocket 7, or maybe or I don't put him on 4-5, but maybe possibly 4-5. But then it's actually a very strong hand. He's not gonna raise me on the turn, on the draw. So this hand that I think that I have two possibility to do it. Either I hit my opponent straight,
Yeah.
or if the flush came out, I try to represent.
Right. So the front door flush gets there, and you just move all in.
Yeah, because there is no way that on the turn he get flash draw.
Yeah. Well, he could
he
have like 4-5 of clubs.
Yeah, but it's very unlikely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very unlikely he get 4-5 clubs. But
So this is like if he had a nutted hand on the turn, then the river,
kill him.
yeah, kill him
Pretty
because
much.
he can't have 8-9 with 8-9 of clubs since the river was 8 of clubs.
Yeah, or he most likely not gonna have a flash draw. So
When he
Yeah.
makes this move.
yeah, so that time I jam.
And he's
Yeah.
like 10-3 of clubs. Oh.
Yeah. Either 10 or 9. I mean, either 9 or 4 or clubs. That was my plan when I call him on the turn.
So when he's doing this, all these hand gestures, how are you feeling?
At the beginning I was thinking that maybe he's gonna fold, but then after a while, and then I feel like, oh my God, he's gonna call.
Hmm.
So
Scary.
yeah, okay, like I think if he's gonna fold, he's gonna do it in the first like 45 seconds. But these things about this game is that there is no shot clock.
Oh, yeah, only the Friday game.
Yeah, there's no shot clock on this one. So it's like I was gonna call clocks time,
Yeah.
but then it's like
If you see each other all the time.
like giving out the tell,
Yeah.
like yeah, and then it takes pretty long, and then I don't want to like give any tell, but then when I do okay after this, like I give like some reaction because at the time I think he's gonna call. That's why I was trying to help myself to do some reactions. I know he's gonna call because if he's gonna fall, he's gonna do it for the first 45
Right,
seconds.
right.
So it's like,
So the longer he's thinking, you're just like, damn
oh my
it.
God, damn it, man!
Yeah.
I know this guy gonna call.
Yeah.
See, like I do like those airplane because I know he's gonna call. He's gonna call regardless. I try to do.
You're like, damn it.
Yeah, I do that airplane. It's like trying to show that I'm relaxed, like no stress. I got a bass head. I got the nets.
Yeah.
And then, but it doesn't help anyway. Yeah, he's gonna call. I don't know, man. I think he's gonna call.
So he's getting 1 to 2 on the call. The pot was about 9,000, so he needs to.
See this? Yeah, like this one. I know he's like, what the fuck? I
Yeah.
know he's gonna call. See, I already know he's gonna call.
I fail bluff. Good call, Israeli Iran.
Good call, right on. He deserve it. Shout
Yeah,
out,
when you
shout
call
out.
on shout out, yeah, I mean it's like very nuts or nothing, right? Like you either have like high flush or
See, he's like-
straight. Yeah. But that's how hard it is,
Yeah.
And all of these like big calls or these big bluffs are more important than, the smaller things where you're, fighting for a little bit of equity, which is important too, but these are going to determine like your sessions and whether you can hang in the big bet games like No Limit and PLO.
Yeah.
And everyone must be like, holy cow. All right, next hand.
All right.
It's when you and Jew and the graphics are not here, and
My God, this
yeah,
hand?
you mentioned, yeah, we would talk about this hand because people were asking me in the chat, and I'm like, I actually don't know, and then you did tell me later, but I'm like, okay, let's save it for this show.
All right. What happened on pre-flop?
So it seems like it's folded to you in the small blind, and then there's 30 blinds, and then you call and Jew.
I think the graphic was off. I think Jew raised pre-flop.
Okay, yeah, it must be Jew raise pre-flop,
Yeah.
and then you call, and he flops the nuts, and then
Yeah.
he continuation
Because
bets.
the pot is not gonna be that big
Yeah,
because if we both only call.
right.
So or I think you know what? I think it's right on race, not Jew.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay. Let's put it. Let's right on race, and then me and Jew call.
okay.
Okay. So
And now he flops the nuts, and then you
okay.
check to him, and he bets the
Okay.
flop,
In this
right?
hand I have King 10.
Okay.
Okay. I have King 10, and then
And you check raise the
yeah,
flop.
I checked raise to flop because I thought like the King 10 is pretty weak hand on this board.
Yeah.
The board was pretty bad. I mean, pretty wet.
Anytime it's like 3 Broadway cards and you only have 2 pair,
Yeah,
that's like,
yeah. But then, to be honest, I'm not really sure if we get like Ace Queen, in this
Mhm.
hand. But then when the Jack came out,
Yeah.
I put him on like King Queen or maybe like I don't know, maybe but not like pocket pair for sure because if you got like pocket 10, pocket King, pocket Jack, he's gonna three bet instead of just calling.
So did you check this turn when the jack
Yeah.
hit? Okay, you
Yes.
check the turn.
So and I block pocket King and 10, so for sure he doesn't have the pocket 10, pocket King, pocket Jack.
Yeah.
It's very unlikely he get pocket King, pocket 10 because I have the two King, one King and one 10.
Yeah.
And if you got pocket Jacks, he's probably gonna three bet pre-flop instead of just would call Israel. So this time I'm gonna check and then I put him on this one. He's probably have like a King Queen.
Mhm.
So or maybe like a King with the maybe King 9 maybe. But then for sure I don't put him on the tens, kings, jacks.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Like no full house, no king jack here too because I hold one of the king.
Yeah.
So yeah, I decided to represent full house here because if I think he doesn't have king jack, pocket king, pocket 10, I can represent the hand that I think he doesn't have. So I raise him. I check raise him on the turn. Make it really looks really strong.
Yeah.
Even though I know that my king is not good.
Yeah.
Or maybe like chop.
You're just turning your hand into a bluff.
Yeah, pretty much. So and
It's like repping that you flops king
and
jack.
then
or jack 10.
Ju play with me for decent amount of time, so
Yeah.
he knows that I'm capable to trap twice. I mean I'm capable to trap, so he's like thinking better what he's gonna do this time. And looks like he really think that maybe I have a full house, maybe because the board was already so wet. There's a space draw, and then I check on the turn. Like it's very likely that I have very strong hands.
Yeah.
Because I'm not worried about the space draw. Maybe like full house, maybe. So he's like not 100% sure.
Sure.
He's gonna call. So then on the river that I decide to
Go for it.
to go for to shove. Then he's like confirming that I'm not bluffing this time. And yeah, I mean he's a good player too.
Yeah.
He got the signal.
Mhm.
All right, then he's folding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pity we can't see your cards, but
Yeah,
good
it's
for
king
you.
time. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Next hand.
hmm
This is you versus Garrett.
Oh my God, yeah. Get it, our man. I remember this hand.
I'm sure the audience does too. So Garrett's going to raise in the cutoff, 7-8 of clubs, and in the C4, calls on the button, and Ken picks up ace-king in the big blind.
If I need to do it again, maybe it's actually not really good idea to 3-bet Garrett when we have both deep stacks.
Mm.
It's good idea and both bad idea, but yeah, it's like
It's tough.
no, not really tough, but
Thank you for the donation, idiot connoisseur.
all right. Uh, like the way Garrett thinks, I'm kind of no. I'm not saying that I know how he thinks, but then he raise on position, and then when he see that we have deep stacks,
Yeah.
he thinks that his image is good enough to extract a lot of value.
Right.
So he's gonna call regardless.
And it's three
So
ways to flop. He flops a top pair and a gut shot.
so this hand that I don't know that he flopped top pairs, right?
Yeah,
So obviously I'm trying to represent like a strong hand.
an
Okay.
overpair. Yeah.
Yeah, overpair. But then yeah, he's gonna call. I think. Yeah, hold on.
He's definitely not folding
Yeah.
8-7 on 8-5-4.
Yeah, because he thinks that he got position. He can
Yeah.
he can, like a good very good player. They have always two options. Okay, one hitting the cards or second like bluffing
Yeah,
with
representing
with the stacks.
the
Yeah.
board.
Uh-huh.
Just calls.
That's called by Garrett. Yeah.
Turn trips. I had
All right.
trips.
So this hand I represent over pairs or maybe ace king over pairs. I'm trying to represent over pairs.
Yeah.
And then yeah, the turn is really ugly. Yeah. So I'm gonna check this one. And Garrett is very smart. He's gonna check as well.
Of course,
I think.
he has you close to drawing dead, even if you have an overpair.
Yep. That's why
And then
he's
double pair.
And only the river is only because of the river is 4. It's making me very tough. You know why? Because it's very polarizing board.
Yeah. If you like hero with 3s or 2s or something, now he's counterfeit.
Yep.
You know, he could have a draw like 9-7, 9-7 of hearts
Yep.
or something. So
Yep.
it's very polarized. You either have like he either has like, you know,
Very good
8s full of
hands
4s,
or bad hands.
yeah, it's polarized. Like, or he could, you know, have 7s or 6s, you know, and just turn
Yep.
his hand to a bluff against an overpair.
And also only because of the and he you know when I raised 3 bet pretty big,
Yeah.
my 3 bet was like 5x, you know.
Yeah.
When he raised 300 pre-flop and then I make it 1500, it's like 5x 3 bet.
Hmm.
It's really big. So
Oh yeah.
I know he called with any 2 cards,
Yeah.
random cards, because he got position and he knows that I'm good enough to fold or like to fold to his bluff, because he got position. We were pretty deep, and
Yep.
then
Position, guys, it's tough. So Garrett's going to put you all in, and then you've thrown the time chip. Oh, you just call.
I snap
Yeah.
call
Okay,
because
snap call.
I already make up
You
my
already
mind.
know. Yeah, yeah.
It's either he got like no
He
hand
has the nutted hand or
or nothing, because and he's really smart that he bet like 1.8x off the pot.
yeah. Well,
If
you put
he bet like 0.7 or pot size, I'm gonna
Yeah,
fold.
right.
But this hand, his betting is so polarized,
Yeah.
and the board also not helping me.
Yeah.
The board is also not very polarized, so it's very tough. It's very polarized,
Yeah.
and he also run really good. He's a great player. And he's run really good.
Run good, play good.
I want to take and eat like whatever he takes, man.
What does he eat for breakfast?
I don't know. Maybe not breakfast, like when he partying.
So here's another hand with Garrett. You have King 3 of hearts.
All right, under the gun. Yeah, I'm trying to be creative here.
It's okay. I mean, like, people really underestimate how much you need to mix things up. Like, the fastest way to lose in high stakes is play predictably and tight.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not the fastest way, but like when people are just like very good at hand reading and stuff, it's
All right, here I'm under the gun. Under the gun, I raise 425.
yeah,
And then so many people call.
5 way. Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's okay. Just make them nut flush. I'm just kidding.
So when people call,
Yeah.
then okay, I don't know what they have, right? And then I got like top pairs, and the pot was
Yeah.
pretty decent month, 2000. So
You see that.
I'm trying to protect my hand.
Yeah.
Try to eliminate like some people. Trying to push some people out of the pot. So all right, Garrett's gonna call. I think get a call. And then this guy Jonathan, he's gonna call. Like I bet not that big on the flop. It's like two-third of the
Yeah.
pot. So call, and for sure I think Nick fold. Yeah, Nick is a smart guy. He always avoid tough situations. All right. So turn came out 5, right? So
Yep.
I decided
Kind
to
of
check.
blank, as
Yeah, I
blank as
decided to check.
possible. Yeah.
I decided to check, try to be a little bit tricky too.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to see.
You're also out of position,
Yeah,
so
I
this
want to
is
see like what they do,
yeah. You want to
right? So they all check. So I assume that they have a good hand, but not that great.
yeah,
Okay. So especially like Garrett, this guy, he's
yeah,
not gonna still play like good hand on the wet board because he knows his image. His
right,
image is very valuable.
yeah,
You know why I think he's really good? Because his image can help him to protect his hand from wet board.
mm,
Because when he has a strong hand, he's gonna bet anyway.
yeah.
Because he doesn't really care about like not getting value. He always get value.
So he bets half pot here, which gets Jonathan looks like to call.
This thing that I'm thinking that Jonathan probably not believe that Garrett have a like a top pair king
Yeah,
or like very strong hands. He sounds like more like bluff catcher.
yeah,
But I know that Garrett, but not I know, but I think that Garrett not really have really strong hand on the turn because if he really has strong hand on the turn, he's gonna bet anyway.
yeah.
So Garrett was trying to pot control and getting value on this hand on the river. So I was thinking that he has uh, not bad hand, but not like really good hand. So I decided to like squeeze all in on this hand. So yeah,
And
I mean,
Garrett's in a tough spot.
yep, and he's smart, He's
Yeah,
also and I'll always okay. I only do this to like good players like Nick and I always think Nick a decent player at least.
yeah.
And Garrett, of course. I mean, he's crazy, but he's capable to make a good fold. So yep. So yeah, I shove here. Yeah, and there's Jonathan behind, but
Yeah.
I read him also on
As
the
just a bluff catching.
bluff
Yeah,
catching hands. Yeah. So he was like, like there is no way I can beat this
yeah,
hand.
yeah. You have
Yeah, I mean like it's like very trappy hand.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you misrepresent your range pre-flop because most people under the gun are going to be snug.
Like under the gun race, what hand they can
Yeah,
have like pocket jack, pocket seven, pocket five,
yeah,
very possible, or king jack, very possible, or ace king even, and I already go all in. So
yeah.
yeah.
It's aces too, and just like or ace king that feels like that they have the best hand since it was checked around.
hmm
So on the flop, there's two draws, queen 10 and 10-9 is a double gut shot.
And you need the keys on the turn. On the
Yeah,
turn, the board was so wet.
yeah.
If he really has a very strong hand,
You have to
he's
make
yeah,
people pay.
make people pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, or protect his hand. I mean, Garrett is very good player, so yeah. So yeah, I put him on the like king queen actually, like this hand, really like king, with a better kicker than mine, like maybe king queen, king 10. So yeah.
He's still handsome as hell and buff, so don't feel too bad when he folds. Oh, spoilers.
All right.
Oh, I'm matching freaking sweaters with who cares?
Yep. All right. All right.
Oh, and then you just showed.
I know my kicker is
And
not good.
oh, look at Garrett, dude.
No, but this guy, I think he's cool. He's
Yeah.
respect
No,
like
no,
good play.
no. Yeah,
He respect good play.
yeah,
See? He's like,
absolutely.
good play, good play. I deserve it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So back on us. Chat, if you have questions or you want to call in, some of the questions in the chat I'm going to read out loud.
Can I go trash him very quick?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Like 1 minute, okay?
Yeah.
I'll be back, guys.
Okay, so he can go so I can talk trash about him for a bit. Guys, have any questions for me? Yeah, I'm matching shirt with Garrett in the last video. Melanie Hilo says, "Damn straight, Garrett is my boyfriend." You want an introduction? You want an introduction, Melanie? I can hook you up. Caltrix PvP, Wayne is gay. Even if it was, so what? No homo. Nick from Ema, you're buffer. No, Garrett is buffer. I don't know. What you guys see on this and what happens out there is like really different. Like Joe Ingram, he looks like normal size on the screen, but when you actually see him, he's super tall. Lunar Tricycle shout out. Wisco Baron. Hey, if Natalia and Ken are dating, it'll come out, guys. Relax, relax. Don't crimp people's game. Don't people put too much pressure. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's like a couple dates. Sometimes you know nothing happens after those couple dates. Kevin Booley, yeah, Garrett is too good. I agree. This week, I believe Johnny Vibes and Alec Torelli are coming in for Live at the Bike, so tune in for those. Jennifer Tilley's out of town, but she wants to battle with the G-Man, aka Garrett Adelstein. Eric Carrillo giving us advice if we're going to Vegas, get a haircut. All right. Oops, he locked himself up.
I'm back. Yeah.
What's up, 817? You're on Live
Hey,
with
what's
Mike.
up? I call from Texas here.
What's up? Who is this?
Hey, Richard.
How's it going?
Hi, Richard.
Good. Like the show. Love the show. Love all the shows. Like all
Thank
the
you.
games, especially the Friday night game. That's the action's just intense. I mean, as a low ball player like myself, just incredible watching those guys play for the stakes as they do. It's incredible. Wayne's a great player. I love watching Wayne. He's really stepped up his game, and he can play with the best of them. I mean, he can really mix it up with the best of them. I like his game so much. I mean, you don't even know where he's at half the time.
Yeah, that's about right.
No, I'm serious. He's not afraid to get in there and tango with the big boys. I mean, with Garrett or Art or even the Mad Assassin there, Andy. Andy's just crazy.
He's a beast, yeah.
The lay down that he makes is just unbelievable. It's like, how does he lay that down? I just can't see how he can lay that hand down, and he lays it down like it's nothing.
Yeah, too good. Hashtag
I
too
mean,
good.
just yeah. So just exactly. Too good. Too good. But the smaller games are great too. The 5-10s and watching Really Ron and stuff like that. But I miss Bear Jew and you had Athena on the other day or
She's
last
coming
week
back.
or whatever on the podcast.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, is
coming
she?
back. Yep, absolutely.
She's great. I mean, maybe cover up a little bit, but no, but she's a great player. She can mix it up too with the best of them too. She's not afraid to get in there and match it with those guys. But with Barry, Barry and those guys, and like I said, that was great. They're just watching those guys play, and they do it every day for a living. It's just incredible. We're us small little recreational players, like. Just amazing, and it's great to watch. You learn a lot. You pay attention to what they're doing, and watch their motions and watch their eye contact with the other players, and you pick up a little bit here and a little bit there, and it kind of helps you. And even in the smaller games, like I said, I just play a 1-2 or 1-3 or sometimes a 2-5 game, and just watching those guys, it gives you a lot of insight. So it's great poker, and it's great to have the podcast, and it's great to have the televised shows, streaming. So heads off to Ryan and what he does, and you for putting on the show, and Joey and all those guys. No, it's really incredible for us smaller
Brian
players
Arakaki.
to be able to watch.
Brian Arakaki.
Yeah, well, once in a
Nobody
while
knows
too,
about that guy,
right, once in a
man.
while too.
He's
right.
the nicest
How about
guy.
Dan Zach? I know Dan Zach was taking some time off because he had a good run in the WSOP. He had a great run. Man, he was killing it. So maybe he deserves a vacation, a little time off there, but
he had to see about a girl.
Yeah, well, that's a story for another show there. But I was going to ask you about Lyman. What's your thoughts about Lyman?
He's a very good friend of mine. I don't know, like he's
really?
changed a lot of my perspectives on like a lot of things. And yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be just butt my heads against the wall with the highest stakes, and my prime I could cut it. I don't think I cut it now. Dan Zach and some other people mentioned I just need to get back into it. Honestly, I don't miss it. I enjoy doing this stuff far more. And when you work on like a lot of other projects, you just kind of have to spread yourself
Yeah.
thin and be on top of things. So like Nicole Juergens and Lyman were really big influencers to me, in a saying that you
Mhm.
can diversify like what you do, get subsidized, and just because it's really tough. Like even if you can cut it at the highest stakes, you can pretty much only do that and to focus on it. You can't really do anything else because you have to live and breathe poker.
Right, you have to, especially at those stakes, you got to really be, mentally sharp as a tack. I mean, one mistake and you're losing, hundreds of $1,000s in a hand that you should never lost or you should have never been in or whatever like that. But he had a podcast on, I don't know,
Poker
6
Sesh,
months
yes, it
ago
was
or
on
so. I
Live
was
at the
watching.
Pike.
Yeah, yeah, and it was great. I mean, I liked him. I liked his attitude. I liked his, no bullshit kind of, just letting him hang out there. And does he butt heads with Ryan at all still? I mean, I know that I heard that Ryan owes him money or something like that. I don't know.
What?
I heard him talking one time like Ryan owes him money or something like that, or
Yeah,
or
I don't
some
think
commission, some cut out of the Live at the Bike. Some money from Live at the Bike or something like that.
No. That's rumors.
Okay, but
That's
okay, yeah.
rumors.
I mean,
No,
that's what I
no.
heard.
It's peace on
Yeah.
earth everywhere around. Is not it.
Good. No, he plays over the Commerce. I mean, yeah, he plays over the Commerce.
Yeah,
Most
he's
of
a
his games.
PLO here, sir.
Yeah,
And
he's a crazy PLO madman.
yeah, so basically
Is PLO Road big there? I mean, it's coming. Like here in Texas, we play a lot of more PLO 8. They like the high-low versus
I've
just
heard
the regular
about that.
PLO.
PLOs,
Yeah.
it's like LA's got a really healthy environment, just PLO, limit
Mhm.
hold'em, mixed game, and
Yeah.
such. So, yeah, I don't know. It's in my opinion better to play for a living in LA versus Las Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, because the
More
Las
games,
Vegas,
more variety?
it's more like even though the games are tougher in Los Angeles, in my opinion, I don't know, people debate this online. The thing is, there are a lot more recreational players with disposable income. Whereas in Vegas,
Yeah.
you might get like somebody from out of town who is just blasting off, there to have fun. But you're like waiting for that guy, and you're almost like on call for those people to show up. Whereas in
Right.
Vegas, it's like
Right.
there are people who just want to match cards. Like Nick Vertucci doesn't even claim to be even close to the level of these like Garrett or something like that, but he just wants the challenge. So
Right. He likes that. He likes that challenge. Yeah.
yeah, and
And he's got the
he
money
has
to do it.
expendable
So.
income. Yeah, and he loves
Right.
playing on stream. The Tuesday games or the Friday games and whatnot. And it's just like he knows he's an underdog. And maybe he becomes a favorite one of
Right.
these. We don't know that, but it's just like
No.
people have money and they want to play poker. And unlike Las Vegas, a lot of other stuff's going on in Los Angeles and San Francisco and New York. So you just have expendable income over and over if you can cut it.
And you get more recreational players than you do your regulars?
It is. I mean, you see the same faces. I don't know what any.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, that kind of makes it a little difficult there when you see the same faces over and over. It's hard to beat those guys versus the recreational players coming, like you said, and splashing around, $50,000 or whatever, to play and don't mind it. They're few and far between, I guess. I mean, we don't see much of them here. We don't see a lot of the big players here. I mean, Houston has some action, and San Antonio has some action, but
David
nothing big.
David Baker, Ray Henson are from there. I know Mo as well.
Yep.
She plays
Yep.
like high-low studs. She actually was considering being a prop here because she said she spends so much time here anyway. It's just the times have changed. Like we used to be all prideful and the games were easier and this money flowed more free. But now it's just like a lot of poker players, even that exclusively played poker back then, now have like several things going on, and it's just like it stabilizes. The income source.
Kind of balances them out. You're right. Yeah, right. Now, like on the bigger players, do they just play like once a week or something like that, like a 6-hour session or an 8-hour session or something like that, or they?
You mean the Friday games?
Yeah, like the Friday games, like Garrett, or does he just play like once a week, or like Art, or even some of the bigger players, do they just play like once a week, one session a week, or something like that, or they play 2-3 nights a week? Or?
The thing is, like their lives are personal. I have probably a little bit more insight than normal, but we want to keep their lives like private, so to say. And when they're on the show, it's like a treat. Yeah, they definitely play less than.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So It's a double-edged sword because as a mid-stakes grinder, which I probably I don't know, like 50% of my lifetime winnings are from the mid-stakes, or maybe even 75%. It's a much easier life competition-wise, and you're there day in and day out. Like in my harder phases, I play 70 hours a week. In the high-stakes games, they just don't run that often, and from the public's point of view, you see the Friday games or just high stakes poker. Most high stakes poker is actually not no limit. Like a lot of it's mixed game, limit hold'em, PLO, even 7 card stuff,
PLO,
more
right.
consistent stuff. So, like
Right.
the world doesn't really see what's actually going on in the high stakes world because you really think about it too. It makes sense because usually people buy in for a no limit game and they bust if like a couple buy-ins and it's really fast. And people who
Yeah.
want to play high stakes want to take their time. Some people you've seen on stream, you see them outside grinding high stakes as well. Just, they want to take their time. Hey, I have another call
Must be
from
hard to get
Vegas.
a.
So, thanks for calling in.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Oh, thanks for having me on there, and
course.
great chatting with you. And good luck, Ken, on the
Hey.
tables if he's back from doing his pee break or whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't on break. Anyway.
No, Ken, you're a great player. I like watching you. I was telling him I really enjoy watching you. You're not afraid to get in there and poke around with the big boys, and I like your game. It really is good because you like to mix it up a lot, and you don't know where you're at a lot of times. I mean, I can't figure out where you're at sometimes. No, which is great for you, and your image is great because
Hey,
you
I have to
can
take
look
other
away.
calls. Appreciate you calling
Okay, thanks
in.
a lot.
All right, thanks. Sorry, 702. We had to, cut that one off. And there were a couple other callers, too.
Please leave your message for.
Whoa, don't want to get that name. No Talk 1000 says, Wayne must not have calls. Actually, there were a lot of calls in the very beginning, and, we're just waiting for another one. But yeah, thanks for the call-ins. Let's see. Spiky508 asks, what kind of wine do you drink? On the show.
Yeah, I like all kind, but mainly France, Italy, and California. They're all nice. It's just depending on the what kind of what kind of taste you want.
Okay, here we go. He's back.
All right, hold on.
702. This is Live at the Bike. Who's this?
What's going on, man? It's Eric Carrillo, the therapy guy, on your chat.
Oh, what's up, Eric?
Nothing. I just I had a quick question, and I wanted to say congratulations on the success of the show.
Oh, thank you.
Seeing as the poker boom isn't as big as it used to be, poker on TV, especially the way you guys do it,
619 will
not
call
as
you
popular as it used to be.
No, there's another caller. I'm telling him to call back. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, so out here in Vegas, I'm seeing a lot of signs that pop up, these guys that host games,
Yeah.
and they're putting them on YouTube. So my question was if you guys thought about expanding to different casinos.
I guess I'm not at liberty to talk about that.
That was the other issue I thought that may be at hand, that if
Yeah,
it was in the works, you guys probably aren't allowed to talk about it.
There's a lot of stuff that is planned, a lot of exciting stuff, a lot of exciting content, and it's just it takes a while to execute, and there are definitely topics up, and we just can't talk about it because it's like Live at the Bike isn't sure what to commit time, resources to, and everything just happens. It's discussed and then happens. We all stand to create new content, improve the show, and so on.
Because a lot of the guys out here in Vegas, they all want that popularity.
Of course.
So they're all talking about it in the rooms out here, and they're all wondering if it's going to be taken a step above the poker vlogger channels.
I was
that's
quite
been something
surprised
that's been-
when I get there, when I get to Vegas, like so many people recognize me.
Yeah, man, I know.
never
I'm going to
expect
need
that.
your autograph, too, when I see you. And I'm going to need some of that money of yours,
Ken's
too.
heading to Vegas and right after the show, so
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play as high as he does. Anyway, well, thanks for taking my call, guys.
sure.
All right,
Take it
guys,
easy.
good luck.
All right, there were a couple callers, so we'll get some of them.
Yeah, in between, I'm gonna mention that how amazing his build climb is. I heard he donate all his winning.
Yeah.
And
309. It's live at the bike. Who's this?
Yeah, I got a question.
Yes.
Yeah, have you always been an aggressive player, or how did you become so aggressive and bluff all the time?
I'm not saying that always bluff all the time. It's like I'm trying to analyze the play. Okay, so when I see there's a flaw on the play, or like there is a tell, then I'm trying to exploit it. I would say, like, if you see like Phil Ivey not bluff all the time or crazy all the time. Actually, he's pretty tight most of the time, but he knows exactly when he need to be tight or he need to be loose, or when he need to be bluffing. I'm not that crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Just when I see there's a flaw on the game, I don't mind trying to exploit it. Yeah.
Because I'm more of a tight player. I'm trying to get a little bit more ballsy, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Um, Depends, you know, like what stake you play, like 5-5, 5-10, or
5-5.
5-5 is kind of difficult because number one is that people usually casino don't allow to play very deep. So it's like you
Okay.
don't have any a lot of bullets to push people, or the other people doesn't have
Sure.
enough stacks to be pressured. Number two is that
So just
the money wise, maybe for some people it's not that big
I
because
see.
it's 5-5. So I would suggest you not to bluff a lot those kind of games. Maybe just play solid. Maybe
Okay.
bluff on the small pots that you think that he doesn't have anything, you don't have anything, he doesn't have anything, but just bluff. You know, the best bluff is actually using a small amount of money to win a bigger pot. Not like my style. I do big bluff because only because that it's necessary. I would want
Sure.
to bluff with small money to win big pot. That's the ideal bluff.
That's what Barry Woods did to Ryan Fee. He's like, psh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, cause
and Ryan Fee's like, whoosh.
yeah, I mean, that'll be the best bluff. Small money to win big pot. Yeah, and with my image, sometimes it's difficult to bluff with small money, and then also I feel that the players are also daring to call my bets, so I have no choice.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah, I have to bet big. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, I appreciate that you like my
I,
style, aggressive and
I love the
bluffing.
show. I love the show. I love Live at the Bike. Keep it going.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We all try hard.
Bye.
Right.
You bet.
Speaking of, speaking as the staff, the graphics engineer Patrick Curran, who also does all the hand of the days and makes you
Yeah.
look pretty. He's in the chat.
What is he, what did he say?
Well, he said I need to work on my phone game and hang up on people. No, I'm just kidding. And Brian Arakaki's in the chat, the Live at the Bike director. Say hi to them, give them props.
Hello, Brian.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about Bill Klein. You know, why I said I was so amazed that I met him. This guy, when he won, he donate all his winning, and
Yeah.
when he lost,
Yeah.
he donate the same amount of money he lost. I mean, I've never heard person like that before. So yeah, it's like shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Bill Klein.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are really good. Yeah, Barry Greenstein, a bunch of other people donate as well. Is share the wealth. Young Chen asks Ken, what's the highest game you've ever played?
The highest game
Yeah.
I ever play
Yeah,
is probably 501,000
USD. Wow,
USD.
that's insane.
501,000 plus 500 ante. But then it was toward the end, and everybody want to raise the stakes.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's
Oh
too,
yeah,
it's
that's
too,
the other thing. Yeah,
it's too big for me. Yeah,
people always want to kick
yeah.
up the stakes. There's a lot of politics that people don't necessarily see on camera. There's like invite only. People get locked out of games. The stakes get raised, and just like
Yeah,
people on tilt.
then the person who asked to raise the stake was the person who lost. So we all like
Right.
give him respect, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit too big. I will say I'm comfortable to play up to 100, 200.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then other bigger than that, a little bit too big. You know, I'm playing for fun, not like pro. Yeah, but yeah, I want to be better than pro though.
Okay,
All right.
Tim. I think one of these numbers is Tim123, so I'm gonna call him 619.
Hello?
619. Is this the real Tim Shady?
Yes, sir. Wayne
What's
and
up?
Ken, good to see you guys.
Hello, hey.
What's up?
Wayne,
Yeah.
can you please have Ken describe the jack when he had trip jacks on the flop and he ended up folding? Have to hear more about that.
Oh, against
And
Carl?
lastly,
Yeah.
lastly, what's his situation with Natalia? Seems she's got some love for you. That's all.
They keep asking me.
Bye,
I'm like,
guys.
I don't know.
No, nothing much. I met her on the in Vegas. It just happened that I met her friend in the big game, and then we keep in touch, and then she says she want to play in the live of the bag, and
You're like,
she
you can do
knows
that.
she knows I play at the live of the bag. So yeah, I have her on introduced to JJ. That's it. And as a guest, I'm always try to be nice. You know, like he's our guest, so nothing much. And on the trips jack that I have against Carl.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
He's gone.
I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to say that I'm better than most of the people, or like better than Carl.
Hmm.
But I just feel that he was racing like six X pot. Okay, that's a 1,500 baht. He was racing 6X pot, and then he got another $3,000 behind. So 6X pot plus another 12X pot. So it's 18X pot. I mean, I don't mind like folding a trips jack with kicker king if somebody bet like 18X pot. I mean, he can easily have a jack 4, jack 6, pocket 4, pocket 6, and it's like $200 pot. Like, you know. Like what would you gamble on the $200 pot? You putting on the $4,000 chips on the $200 pot, like 20x pot, and then you don't have like the nuts anyway, not the nuts, but then it was unraised pre-flop. There is no raise on the pre-flop, so pocket 4, pocket 6, jack 4, jack 6 is pretty possible. And yeah, I rather fight on the bigger pots and give away the smaller pot. Hmm.
Okay, we're gonna call 858 and also answer one of the chat questions. Sammy asks, "Hello, Wayne and Ken. One quick question: where's Ramsey? Ramsey's back from Vegas."
This is
858.
Garrett G.
What's up?
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
Who is
Hey
this?
there. Yeah, this is Garrett G. I'm on the YouTube chat.
Okay, sounds good. What's up, Garrett?
Not a whole lot. Really appreciate Live at the Bike. I mean, such a great learning tool. Anyway, I know there's a lot of people out there watching, so I'll just get right to it. One of my favorite episodes. I mean, there's a lot of episodes that are favorites of mine, but one of the most fascinating ones was recently with this guy Who Is Who.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah,
sure
Who's
you
Who,
guys.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, because when I play, I love the mathematics and the range stuff and Daniel Negreanu and theory and all the stuff that's out there and the content. But my dream when I go down to play is I always want to have that dream session where I've had a few like that, but they're definitely, not the norm. But gosh, can you just, what was it about him that made him such a beast that night? He wasn't just getting lucky. I mean, there was that one big hand against Taylor where, Taylor tried to bluff him for, 3 streets, whatever, and he called him right down. But can you just kind of tell me about this kid? He is awesome.
I mean, when he gets more, I definitely will try to get him on PokerCraft after he gets more hands on the show. Yeah, it was like big fan favorite. But that's the thing. It's like what people see on camera is just the tip of the iceberg in the poker world, and a lot of people need to like willingly come on, like Garrett, Dan, Zach, Art Papazian, is people like them who have an extensive history off camera. There's like a lot of people like that the world just hasn't seen.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I totally agree with you guys that the California poker scene. It's incredible. I mean, I've been here since '09, and again, I've only been playing since '11. I started playing at Bay 101 in San Jose, but
Okay.
yeah, man, this is just nice. Anyway, thank you so much, guys,
Sure.
and I look forward to the next broadcast.
All right, sounds good. Thanks. Let's see. Anybody else in the chat? Teddy Holiday. Oh, I haven't seen that guy in a while. Hey, fine.
What is that?
Okay, let's see. This is probably the last one we'll take. 346. This live at the bike. Who is this? Hello? 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 Hell no.
Hey, hello.
Hey, 346. Who's this? It's live at the bike.
Hey, Wayne. This is Crazy Ray.
What's up, Crazy Ray? See you in the chat all the
Man,
time.
what's up, man? What y'all got going on? Up there, man. What's going on?
Just the Monday talk show, and then
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I just wanted to ask you a question.
Sure.
When's Colleen start playing again?
Colleen, she's on a break. I actually texted with her like a couple weeks ago, and yeah, she's just chilling. She's loving her new puppy, and unlike poker, the puppy always makes you happy. But I will let her know. There's so many Colleen fans. There's so many fans, like a lot of people. Basically, when the chat.
Well, you know how I feel about her.
Yeah.
Hey, can you ask King Ken what type of wine he drinks?
Oh,
yeah,
I'm just Ken, not King Ken. Ken is the other guy.
He's Bluff Daddy.
Okay, well, can you ask him?
Wine? I like a lot of wine. So what kind of wine you like? Like, what is your budget? I can help to assist you. Yeah.
82 Marco.
No. Like, what do you
Opus
like? Like, what's your budget? I mean, I can give you some recommendation. Like $50.
So what you do to Feldman, Wayne?
What?
What you did to Ryan?
Nothing.
We haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, the World Series is going on. Like, I don't know. We just schedule our stuff and a lot of things going on. So you just never know.
So yeah, everything's going on at the bike.
Yeah, there's
all right,
just
man.
so
So I
many
just
things
call
going
in, check in, man.
All right, and every time.
Congratulate you on the show.
Thank you. And every time people give props to like Colleen, Athena, whatever, I screenshot it and I send it to them. If I'm in the chat, if you guys see me and you're like, oh, where's Colleen, where's Nicole, I screenshot and I send it to them. No BS. All right, thanks for calling in.
Well, that's good, man. Well, y'all have a good one, man. I'm about
too.
to go
Thanks.
do something real quick.
All right, so you have anything to close?
Yeah. I would say thank you for having me here, and I never thought that I'm being liked by many people.
Oh, dude,
thank you all of you, and then I mean, we are all family here in the 11 Bike family.
Yeah,
and
we all put in what we can and give it our all. So.
Yep, and
thanks
I really wish all the best for 11 Bike, and it's getting always better and better every time.
Yeah, so hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up.
All right.
Donate if you can. It's a business here, so, if they run out of money, no more show. Sorry. All right, guys. This is Ken Hartono from Indonesia, representing D22-soso Chiang, representing Live at the Bike, and we're out.
Thank you for watching.